There once was a boy named Marco who lived in a little village between golden hills and a wide, whispering sky. On the old stone wall, the mural still glowed warm. Marco looked at that mural every single morning, and every morning it reminded him one friend had still not met the others. He went to find Leo. He found him standing alone at the edge of the square, both large hands stuffed deep into his pockets, staring at the mural with wide, quiet wonder. Marco stood beside him and smiled. "Come with me, Leo. There are two people I want you to meet. I think you are going to like them." Leo looked at him slowly and carefully, the way he always looked at things. Then he nodded, and both boys walked side by side toward the stream. By the stream, beneath the summer trees, Eli sat on the soft grass with something extraordinary in front of him, a tiny wooden model of his stone bridge. Every arch was perfect, every piece placed with the same quiet patience that had once built the real bridge, stone by stone, one careful decision at a time. Nearby, Lena sat with her sketchbook, drawing the sparkling stream in soft, gentle strokes. They were peaceful, they were absorbed, they did not know what was coming. Marco arrived with Leo and made the introductions with his warmest smile. Eli nodded carefully. Lena looked between them all, and for one golden moment, all four stood together. Then Leo saw the tiny model bridge on the grass. He went completely still. It was the most beautiful and delicate small thing he had ever seen. His large hands began to come slowly out of his pockets, the same hands that had once freed a tiny hedgehog, hovering carefully as he crouched down with deliberate gentleness. But his elbow caught the edge of the cloth, and the tiny bridge scattered across the grass in one terrible, completely silent second, every perfect piece tumbling apart. Nobody spoke. Leo's hands flew straight back into his pockets. His head dropped low and his shoulders curved inward, the old shadow returning like it had never truly left. Eli looked at the scattered pieces on the grass and went completely still, not angry, just quiet in the careful way of someone who holds hurt gently inside. Then Lena opened her sketchbook. Without looking up, without a single word, her pencil found a blank page and began moving, the way it always moved when she knew exactly what was needed. Nobody noticed what she was doing. The silence between Leo and Eli sat heavy in the warm air, until Lena slowly lifted the sketchbook and held it up. On the page, 4 children standing together, a tall boy with large open hands, a lanky boy standing straight and proud, a girl with dark braids, a boy with a red kite. Leo looked at the drawing of himself, his own large hands drawn open and free and strong, not hidden, not apologizing, and something moved behind his eyes that had never moved there before. Eli looked at the drawing of himself standing tall beside the others, and the stillness across his face began to soften, slowly, like a door opening one quiet inch. He reached down and picked up one small wooden piece from the grass. He held it a moment, then extended it slowly toward Leo, quietly, directly, with completely open hands. Leo took his hands from his pockets, slowly, carefully, and together, without a single word between them, they rebuilt the tiny bridge, better than it had ever been before. Marco sat on the bank watching, Eli placing each tiny piece, Leo's large steady hands holding every section with extraordinary care. It was the biggest smile Marco had ever worn. They walked home together along the golden stream, Leo with his hands swinging 3, Eli with the rebuilt bridge, Lena with her sketchbook, Marco with his red kite soaring above them all. And Marco understood something that filled his whole chest with warmth. Every friendship worth having takes courage to begin, and those hardest to reach